You're like telling me you're worth $50 million. What? Stop.
Okay, you got real defensive there. I just read a number that's like a lot of money.
Don't use that phrase.
Oh.
We're done.
So Tucker Carlson basically like kicks this man out for saying something about Jesus. I think this just happened. Let's find out.
I would answer your second question first. I really try to be as transparent as I possibly can. I think you just scoffed in the microphone.
I mean, there was text that came out in court filing.
Would you like to know what that was? Because I'll tell you.
I'm sure everyone would love to know. Yeah, when the Dominion lawsuit.
Oh, you're one of the most annoying people I've ever dealt with. This is why I don't come across. No, but hold on. I'm gonna no. Hold on. I'm gonna apologize. I just want to apologize for saying that. Okay, so
that's such an honor.
Yeah, I know. My views are like on the internet, and I don't work for anybody but me. I'm in business with my college roommate. I have no incentive to ever lie at all, and I really try not to. I supported the Iraq War pretty vehemently. I supported the nomination of a Supreme Court Justice, Amy Coney Barrett. That was like a huge mistake. Sorry. I think not what I thought she was. I support John Roberts. I support, what's the list of dumb things I've supported in my life? It's very long. I think I've learned something from those mistakes. I'm happy to admit how dumb they were. I've spent the last 22 years trying to atone for my support for the Iraq War.
I appreciate that. And
hold on, I'm not okay. Now you're annoying me again. Oh my God. Not here.
I see where this. I can see why this would go in the direction it's about to go to. Okay.
For your affirmation. So I would say, as to the text specifically, you want to actually know? I mean, are you even willing to hear it? I'll tell you exactly what that was. Those were between me and a producer of mine who I really love, who I still am close to. And that was about, it was in January after the election. And Trump was saying, they stole it from me. And I called the White House and I said, I'm totally willing to believe that. I mean, Zuckerberg puts, $400 million into the mechanics of elections. I don't think he's doing that because he believes in good government. Like, what is this? It's clearly their stuff. And I say to the White House, someone specifically at the White House, give me examples. And he says, I have got a great example for you. I've got 7 or 8 dead people who voted. And the beauty of that claim was it's provable because they're death certificates. And we've got the death certificates and we've got the obits, and they voted, and they're on the voter rolls. We know they voted. Well, I mean, talk about slam dunk. I'm not repeating anything I can't prove. I don't trust any campaign, period. I never have on either side. I just don't trust campaign consultants. They're disgusting. I still think that. But this seemed like a verifiable hit. So I go out there and I say, there's a lot of talk, and you can pull up the tape. There's a lot of talk about, election theft. We're working on it. And I'm working in Fox News, so there's a lot of, let's find out what happened. But we know that 7 or 10 dead people voted, and here are their names. Miss Wanda Johnson of Sioux City, Iowa, and, Jack Klein of Corpus Christi, Texas, and I'll go through the whole name, and we'll put the obits up. Well, within 25 minutes, a couple of the dead people call CNN to say, we're not dead. And CNN runs this whole thing exposing that I have just made this colossal error on the air. There's nothing I hate more than being wrong and humiliated like that. Because I'm a staff, we should get this right. And I didn't get it right because it's so easy to check whether or not someone has died that I didn't check. And I was...
Okay, if you don't know, he's talking about there's a Trump message that he basically said in his DMs to his producer that came out and wasn't very good, and he's retelling the story of what happened.
Enraged! And I was just enraged by the whole thing. And my position was, at the time, if you're going to claim it was stolen, prove it to me. I'm an adult man. I'm not taking anybody's word for anything.
How come you weren't saying these things during, on Fox News?
I did the next day.
And I'm not here to just try to argue with you. Like, I really do think this country's going through some like deeply troubling times.
Wait,
where
what
we just
do you mean
can't seem to
argue with me? You just said, wait, stop. You
but,
just,
hey,
wait,
I'm
stop. No,
trying
no,
to-
wait, no, wait,
let me
hold
finish
on.
my point.
You
No, I
just,
didn't.
you said, why didn't you say these things? And I said, I did the next day on the air, live on Fox News. And you're like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. No,
No, but you didn't though. Like the
Check the
your
tape, dude.
emphasis of your show. The emphasis.
What are
of
you
the
talking
show-
about? I went
Oh, this is
immediately on
such
the,
a cop-out. Okay, fine.
what do you mean it's a cop-out? I was completely wrong.
Do you
I
not
blamed the Trump campaign for being wrong when it was partly my fault for taking their word for it, which I shouldn't have done. And the guy who gave me that
Wow, I didn't
information, I
know
just
this.
ran into. I'm still mad at him. He's still around.
It's just so you don't take any ownership for like devices.
What do you mean any ownership?
Like you had the #1 rated show in America.
What specifically are you talking about?
You had the #1 rated cable.
I'm aware of that. I hosted it.
Yeah, I know. So you had. I know. So the amount of influence that you carried.
So you don't agree. Look, you don't agree with my views.
No, that's not what I'm
whatever.
getting at.
Okay,
Tucker,
so are you saying my
disagree.
views are
You know that.
insincere?
No, we disagree. Yes, I truly doubt your sincerity, and I
Okay,
think at
well
this
then
point
that's
in your career,
your problem.
I'm trying to understand it because it makes no sense. Like you're worth $50
I'm
million.
not
You
worth
have
$50 million.
30 to 50.
Get off that, son. Don't stop believing that stuff.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
$50 million.
Go back to cable news.
Sorry.
No, but I'm just look.
Okay,
whatever.
you're too annoying.
It's
You're
a
too
lot-
annoying. So I like the last chick who like disagreed with me, and then we could have like a normal conversation.
all right.
But you're like telling me you're worth $50 million. What? Stop.
Okay, you got real defensive there. I just read a number that's like a lot of money. Jesus Christ, calm down.
Don't use that phrase.
Oh.
We're done.
Well, look.
Just stop.
Can I say one?
Don't. No, you can't. Not after you say that. Leave.
All right.
Wow. 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 Okay, that was very interesting. That was very interesting. What do you guys think about very, very interesting. The guy was all weird. The kid, he was being a little bit annoying. Tucker, his patience. Um, yeah, he needed a little bit more patience. Um, and you can see him apologize every time he goes in a way he shouldn't be going. Um, very, very interesting. It just happened. I just found it recently, this video. That was crazy. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers. I will see you guys next time. God bless you. Peace out. Bye bye.